Good morning children, this is Marty Prasad. Today I am going to explain about the second lesson, ideas of development. In this lesson we are going to explain about different types of developmental goals of different types of people who are living in society. Okay, before going into our lesson, first of all we should know about the development. What is meant by development? Or what is a development? Okay, development is the word which is having so many definitions. According to the money, development means, suppose if a person got a good salary from their job by getting a promotion, that is a development. Suppose if a person getting a good respect from the society with the help of his position in the job sector, that is the development of a person. Suppose if a boy, now let us see the boy who is studying in the school. Suppose he gets the first rank in the class, he will get the appreciation from the school management. That is the development of the boy. Okay, like this, the developmental goals are always different for different people. The developmental goals are different for different persons. Okay, coming to our lesson, we have so many aspirations like that. Like what would be like to do? What would be like to do? Suppose if you want to, we are always thinking about our developmental aspirations like what should we do in the future and what we want to become in our future. We are thinking about always. Suppose if you ask a person or if you ask about a student, what is your goal? So he can immediately say, I want to become an engineer, I want to become a doctor. Like that, we can expect the answer from the boy. Like that, we have so many aspirations like what would we like to do? What would we like to do? How can we live? How can we live a better life? How can we live a better life? And can we get the better life for all? Can we get the better life for all, for entire life? And what are the essential things that are required for us? What are the required things for us? These are all about we are thinking about these all things to develop ourselves. To develop ourselves, we are thinking about these all questions. Okay. Now coming to our lessons. Suppose if you see the development of different types of people. Development of different types of people. Developmental goals. Developmental goals of different types of people. Now let us see the developmental goals of a person who is not having land or who is working as a labor in the village. Okay. Now let us see a person who is not having landless labor in rural area. Okay. Suppose if you see the developmental goals of the landless labor in the rural area. Okay. Suppose if you see the developmental goals of this person, he always wants to get the more number of working days. he always thinking about the more number of working days. Why he is always thinking about the working days? Because of he is a landless labor in rural area. Suppose if he employment, suppose if he have employment, then only he can feed the family with the help of the money which he can buy the employment. Okay, that's why he always trying to think about his employment. He is always thinking about his employment. That's why he always thinks about the more number of working days. The more number of working days. More number of working days. Now, see the another point. Okay, he is also thinking about his children education. Okay, about coming to the children education, he always think about the quality of education in his local area. Okay, the quality of education for their children is the low cost. Quality of education is low cost. With the low cost. Okay. He wants to study the children. He wants to send the children to the local schools which are providing the quality of education. It provides the good things for the children. That's why he always thinking about the quality of education with low cost for their children. Okay. Suppose coming to the things, he is also wants to gain the respect in the society. Get the respect in the society. Okay. The landless laborer in the rural area. These are the aspirations. These are the aspirations he have. Okay. Now once again, the more number of working days he wants to get the employment, the quality of education for their children with the low cost, and he wants to get the respect from the people in the society, and he also wants he is also get the leadership quality, leadership. He also wants to thinking about the leadership and get the respect from the society. These are the things the person always thinking about to get this qualities of developmental goals. Okay, suppose if you see the different types of goals of a prosperous laborer, prosperous farmer. Sorry. Suppose we can see let us see about the prosperous farmer. Okay. Now let us see about prosperous farmer. It means the person who is having more land in the rural area. The person who is having more land for the cultivation. Okay, he is always thinking about for the development of to get the more income. To get the more income from their crops. From his crops. He always thinking about to get the more income, to get the highest incomes from his crops, and he always trying to get the laborers with low caste. Hard working laborers with low caste. We always trying to get the hard working laborers. Laborers with low caste. Okay. With the help of his cultivable land, he can send their children to the abroad for their future studies, or he can settle their children in the abroad with the help of his prosperous cultivable land. Okay, he can settle the children in abroad for their studies. For their studies, he can send their children to the abroad, and he can settle their children in the abroad for their future studies. Okay, these are the developmental goals of a perfect farmer who is having the large amount of cultivable land. Okay, suppose if you think about the landless laborer who is not having land in the rural area, he is always thinking about the employment, or he is always thinking about the working days for his employment. He is thinking about the education, the quality of education for his children, and he wants to get the respect from the society, and he wants to get the leadership. He is also wants to get the opportunities of leadership from the society. Okay, those are, if you see the developmental goals of landless laborer and prosperous farmer, those are quietly different. He is the person, he is always to get the high income from their crops with the good market rate, and he also searching the hard-working laborers with low cost. Hard-working with laborers with low cost, and he can send their children to the abroad for their future settlement. Okay, these are the developmental goals of the farmer who is having a high amount of land in the rural area. Okay, now we can see the different developmental goals of a doll who is from a rich family in the urban area. A girl from the rich family. In urban. Okay. Okay, now let us see the different achievements or different types of goals of the person or a girl from the rich family in the urban areas. Okay, she always wants the same respect as same freedom as their brotherlyhood. Like a girl from rich family in urban areas, she always trying to get the freedom as like his brother. She always freedom. Okay, she can get the freedom like his brother in his family, and she can select the course which she want to study. And she can pursue the higher studies in the abroad also. She can pursue the higher studies. In abroad. Okay, these are the developmental goals of a girl from rich family in urban area. Okay, she can get the freedom like his brother in his family, and she can select the course which she want to study, and she can pursue the higher studies in the abroad. Okay, these are the developmental goals of the rich girl from the girl from the rich family in the urban areas. Okay, if you see these are examples: a landless laborer and a rich farmer and a girl from the rich family in the urban area. Okay, these are the persons who are living in the society, but they have different types of developmental goals according to their position. Okay, now let us see the difference. Let us see one more example for the developmental goals of a different types of people in the society. Suppose if you see the example of a girl from the rich family in the urban area, so in sometimes the development of one person may become the disadvantage of other persons. Suppose in the last session, the girl is always having the freedom like his brother, but his brother, suppose he cannot bear the freedom as like her sister. Okay, she is also doing like his activities. That's why she cannot bear her freedom. That leads to a conflict between the two persons. Suppose one more example. If you see the construction of dams. Okay, this is the common thing for all. Suppose this may leads to development. Against industrialists. Suppose if you see the industrialists, and people who are living in the places of dam. Okay, now let us see the construction of dams. Okay, due to the construction of more number of dams in a particular region, it leads to the development of current, or it leads to the generation of electricity is more. With the help of this electricity, the industries can develop their industries with the help of electricity. But at the same time, some people who are living at the construction place of dams, they should resend to the other areas for their living purposes, and they should give their agricultural lands to for these dams. Okay, this is the for the people who are living in this area. This is not a developmental goal. The person who wants the electricity, more electricity, he can he can wants the construction of dams, more number of construction of dams to get the electricity for his development, for his industry development. But the people who are residing at the construction of dams, they should be recent to the other places for their living. Okay, it is the disadvantage and this the disadvantage of the people who are living in the at the construction of dams. Okay, here the developmental goal is the same. Developmental goal is the same, but this developmental goal is different for different people. For the industrialists, it is the development. For the people who are residing the construction of dams, it is the not a developmental goal. Okay, like this, there are so many examples are there. Suppose if you see a telecom or telecom services provider. If you see a telecom services provider, okay, telecom services. Suppose if any telecom company wants to get the more number of customers, the telecom company should increase the speed of internet and should enhance the quality of signals and should enhance the quality of signals. Okay, suppose if the telecom company increases the quality of signals, we can get the services and this telecom company get the more number of customers by improving signals. But this may cause or this may create the radiation in the environment. It may cause the environmental crisis, like due to the radiation produced by these telecom signals, it is more disadvantageous for the people who are residing around the telecom towers or this telecom providing or telecom towers. Okay, that is the disadvantage goal for the people who are residing or who are living in the place of telecom towers. Okay, here is this aspiration is developmental goal for some people. Some people they can get the good earnings from their services, but some may get the diseases. Some may get diseases by the radiation providing the signals. Okay, by the signals, the radiation will be generated. This radiation will may cause the different types of skin diseases and different types of cancers to the people. Okay, then common thing is telecom services, but it can provide the developmental goals for some people, and it can be modeled as the disadvantage goals for the some people. Okay, like this, there are so many types of different types of developmental goals are there. Okay, in this class we have discussed about this. In the next class, we will go to explain about the different types of developing countries and developed countries. Okay, thank you, children.